Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Muslim Playlist.
Irish boxing star talks about his visit to Palestine last year. Tyrone McKenna was humbled and shocked by the experience he had in Ramallah. He now worries for the friends he made during his time there amidst the war.
A year ago, I went over to Palestine, went to Ramallah, and it was an experience where I think a lot of people need to go and see. You see how people are being treated over is insane. I mean, I was on buses going from Ramallah to, say, Jerusalem or Bethlehem or something, and they would just stop, soldiers come on and grab people, pull them off, and make them show paperwork and not let them on the buses again. I've seen school kids not allowed to school at gates for they're there for an hour. I was doing a tour. I came back from the tour and they were still there, just locked at a gate, waiting to get out by the soldiers. I've like the stuff you see over is just it's insane. And the reason why I was over there, we related a lot from our struggle here to the struggle over there. It's kind of very similar. So we're over showing support. I seen some of the nicest people in the world over there. I met them every night. They were unbelievable people. They treated me like a brother. Brought me to barbecues, brought me to the coffee shops, brought me around tours for free, and they welcomed me with open arms. And now I'm going on Instagram to see where they are, and blank, nothing. There's nothing up, and they're usually always on Instagram. Nothing up, you don't see where they are. And they could be dead. I don't even know if they're dead or not or what. And to see a place that, when I went over, it was a great place and it was a welcoming place, and to see and being bombed non-stop, it's crazy. It's and for the world to witness and just stand idle and not do anything about it, it's frustrating because it's plain to see. It's not even what side you're on. If you're pro-Israel or you're pro-Palestine, you're pro-humanity. You see kids getting amputated by their fathers. You see dead bodies of 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds lying on the street. Fathers crying, mothers crying. They're getting bombed relentlessly. There's kids getting held captive. It doesn't matter what side you're on, what your beliefs are. You do not do that to kids and women and innocent men, and it's insane. But yeah, I was over there, and I was in Ramallah. I was in Hebron. Hebron was heavily locked down. There was security checks absolutely every street. There were streets where I went through. I went from Palestine streets to an Israel street, and the Israel street is completely empty because they just take the houses and then fuck off, and then all the houses are all empty. They're not allowed in. The Palestine people, they're heavily guarded, obviously, so they're not allowed to enter, and no one's even there. They're just trying to destroy Palestinians' lives, and I think that's must be their main objective, is just to ruin a beautiful place and a beautiful country.
Yeah, just for you as a Westerner to go there, did you have any expectations to see certain things, and was there things, because you would have obviously heard about a lot of this sort of stuff, but were you surprised to see anything in particular?
I don't know. I was mad that we had to kind of get sneaked into the West Bank. We obviously just now they just waltzed into the West Bank, so we had someone to pick us up from the car. He had to be, he was like a Arab or Israeli or something, so he had a pass to get into each area. So he was able to pick us up and then bring us into the West Bank. You're more or less like smuggled in. You weren't allowed to. You were told like don't be talking about certain things and in public, or else you'll get in big trouble. And yeah, it was. I believe everyone should go over and experience it, and you'll like, it's one thing seeing it on the social media, but a lot of that's blocked or took off straight away, and you don't get to actually experience what it actually is like. And if you go over there, you're actually going to see how they are treated. Is insane. It's not, they aren't treated like humans over.
I think it's interesting, like I said, everyone's got their own viewpoint on what's going on, and the reason I want to talk to you about it is because obviously it's a hot topic at the moment, and it's good to get a viewpoint from somebody who, you're from the Western world and you've gone and experienced it and lived it. With regards to good things, do you want to share anything about, the food or any good friends that you made in that time?
Yeah, but I had I actually put it up, I think last week or a couple of weeks ago. I put up there was these group of guys that we were coming back from dinner, me and my daddy, and they just shouted, "Well, where are you from? Where are you from?" And I said, "Ireland." The call was over, and every night it was like a wee call. They all drink a lot of coffee over there. There's barely anywhere to drink, so there's a lot of coffee drinking going on. And every night we'd go up to these group of fellas, about 20 of them, and they were the nicest people in the world. They invited us to family barbecues. They brought us around different places. If we needed to go anywhere, they picked us up and brought us places. And they're just, the people are so lovely over there, like, really welcoming, really nice. They treat you like family straight away. For how badly they're being treated, their West Bank is still a lovely place. They're still you still treat you nice. They treat you unbelievable over there. Even being, as you say, from the Western world, they go over there that you're treated like really nice. The food's unbelievable. Love the food. But yeah, mostly the people are some of the best people I've ever met.
Looking at people from that type of background, and obviously I'm guessing they didn't have a lot, considering what your upbringing and the way your life must be. Did you feel like, I don't know, maybe you feel humbled, or maybe kind of, I think when people experience that kind of things, them sort of things, you kind of appreciate your own life. I don't know if you kind of experience it.
It made me feel like I was some celebrity rich person. They were like, "He's a boxer," they were showing everyone my Instagram going crazy, and like it did humble you. It humbled you. They have nothing. Like, literally, a coffee shop's basically probably their only thing they can do all day, and then just this as you see on the media right now, like, just being constantly bombed, and their life being turned upside down, their families being slaughtered, and genocide, basically trying to wipe out the whole place. Like, the hard they have it, and it's just a disgrace to see kids having to go through it. Even the women and the men as well, but especially the kids. Like, why would you want to? The where they're bombing is to kill kids. It's the hospitals. It's where the schools are, public schools are. It's where they know it, it'll make a big impact on the Palestinian people. Where there will be families and there will be kids and there'll be newborns in the hospital. And they don't give a fuck. And for Lemons to have to go through that all the time, it was a humbling experience. It makes you appreciate life a lot more, but also makes you think about it a lot more. Like, you're going home and you're going, like, I'm worried about a fight. Why am I worried about a fight? They're out fighting every day. Like, I shouldn't, like. It just makes you feel like you're
The luxuries of maybe having electricity, water.
yeah. It makes you get so comfortable with life and comfortable with because you are in a nice area with money in your bank and a nice family, and you don't see what's happening over in Palestine unless you go on the internet. It makes you try and forget about it, and it shouldn't be happening, basically, and it's a humbling experience, and hopefully there is a ceasefire. I know there's a ceasefire going on now, but for a few days, but it should be a ceasefire completely. It should be until Palestinian people are free.
I appreciate them